tribe, welcome back to my channel. So we are checking in to see what's happening next week and a half. As usual, pile number 1 is on your left, pile 3 is on your right. I'm going to show you the stones from a close-up. That's an option for pile number 1. That's an option for pile number 2. See what draws your attention the most. And pile number 3, citrine. If you need some more time, stop the video right here and I'm going to catch you in timestamps. Hey pile 1, let's see what is happening next week and a half. By the way, this deck is called The Dreams of Gaia, in case anyone will be asking. You have healing, and I want to tap in and see what is coming through with this particular card. Apart from what is obvious here, I'm sensing that some of you are seeking next week and a half for like a higher wisdom. And that higher wisdom is helping you heal either emotionally or physically. For others of you, you're very intuitively guided. Your body will be telling you what needs to be paid attention to. So you might want to tweak maybe your routine, your diet, or incorporate meditation practices. It feels like you are on a journey of strengthening your energetic or physical body, or both. In many cases, this is both. It's not like someone maybe has, I don't know, stomach issues and they just focusing on that. It's much deeper than this. I feel like there's an extra boost coming from somewhere else that is not, that healing is not that well known, or that technique is not that well known. There's a lot of mystery here, but overall, intuitively guided, that is for sure. Listen to your bodies next week and a half. Your bodies also will be telling you what might have been repressed, an emotion that was repressed, that you did not allow to feel through. It might be maybe a traumatic situation, or it might be overall feelings. Maybe you are resisting feeling, letting people in and feeling good. Overall, quite a really strong vibe energy-wise here. Sorry, I'm it's almost as if I can't speak because I'm very tapped out in this one. Some of you are going to be spending a bit more time, or wanting to spend a bit more time in nature, or connecting to greenery, or even wearing green colors. You may be drawn to buy a green outfit or even accessory. Alright, let's see what is up next week and a half. Pile 1. By the way, I'm seeing people's finances improving. I'm seeing someone's wallet. It's like I'm seeing it becoming thicker. It's not happening overnight, but I'm seeing it happening gradually. It's not like someone, gives you an amount of money that you didn't expect, right? For example, a bonus or a tax return. I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing someone very focused on their finances, but not obsessed. And whenever they are in that energy where they are quite well balanced, they attract even more of it. With the Queen of Swords, I heard words are healing, for sure. You're having a very open and deep conversation with someone next week and a half. Now, if you look at these cards, take a look at the corner over here, what is happening. Someone is taking her hand and she's like, I know I can do it myself. Queen of Swords, she knows she can do everything, right? She's a very smart individual. And when I'm saying she, it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm talking about a female. This is energy-wise, right? And in the Ten of Cups, someone is holding her hand. It seems like there's someone who is going to help the other person to come out on the other side, to help other person to tap into their feelings instead of their headspace. This feels very healing. Maybe this is a connection that acts very healing in your life, emotional healing big time. And I think through conversation and through physical contact, this is very kind of pure. very deep, very pure, the feeling I'm getting is safe. I'm feeling safe. You'll notice that your life starts improving, but this is to do with your inner peace. And when you have that inner peace, then it shines onto all the other things that you do, and it's like a boost of peace and calmness is coming in. Now this could be a romantic or platonic connection. You can have a conversation with your friend and it acts like healing. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but I'm looking at those frogs over here and it reminds me of romance in many cases. Let's see what you can expect happening as a highlight. We have the moon. I'm going to take these back. Any highlights for the next week and a half? Any highlights? Okay. It feels like there is unexpected or spontaneous gathering. You may receive a call, you may receive a message. That's what we're doing, or that's what I'm organizing. Would you like to come over? For others of you, it's something to do with your wish coming true. You didn't see it coming. And this could be connected to family. Family matters for sure. I'm seeing someone is very glad that you are patient. Big stuff, pile number one. You had the 10 of Pentacles and you have, you had the 10 of Cups and you have the 10 of Pentacles. This is a very abundant week. I'm seeing people having a lot of fun. I'm seeing people dining. I'm seeing people having wine. I'm seeing people just enjoying each other's company. The company, that's where power lies next week we're going to have. Healing in relationships, okay? It's not to say that this is intentional, that, okay, I'm going to have a conversation, it's going to act like a healing. No, it's going to happen very naturally. You may even say to someone, it's like you heal me. Someone might even say that to you, or you won't even need words, it's just going to be felt. But this is a big week focusing on relationship. And focusing on those people who you cherish, on your tribe members, as I like to say, on your soul tribe members. It's going to bring in quite a lot of things that you might not see just yet. And you don't need to know about this. I'm not feeling that you're supposed to know what's going to happen next. I think what your cards are saying, just enjoy this ride. And this is going to be a long ride for a lot of you. Whatever this partnership is about, for some of you incarnated as family already, and you're having a great time, and you're going to continue having a great time. But since this is coming up in the reading, this is to be noted. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups. Emotional intensity is coming through here. Not chaotic, a very peaceful emotional intensity. Some of you are going to have heightened intuition naturally because you tapped into your feelings. You may even predict something happening before it even happens, and you're gonna be like, well, what was that? I'm talking to people who are not in this field, right? Who would be surprised by predicting something in their everyday life. Okay, let's see what else. We have the Two of Swords. We have the Empress. Okay, what is going on here? Knight of Wands. Okay. This is not for all of you though. I'm feeling this is for maybe like 20% of you watching. Someone is going to reach out to you, someone that you've known of in the past, and you'll want to come back into your life. Now, I don't know if you're going to want to let them in though, or someone that you're dealing with, they might say to you, who called me, or who reached out, they want to come back into my life, or they want to reconnect in some way. And it feels like if that's your situation and someone is reaching out to you, I feel like you're not gonna budge. Power of Swords, when I split the deck, I feel like you're not going to involve yourself in any chaotic situation, or in a situation where you don't feel honored. You don't feel, intuitively you'll know, I don't think I'm supposed to get involved here. I don't feel like this conversation is going to be a good conversation. It's kind of a waste of time. The feeling that I'm getting is a waste of time. Okay, this sounds harsh, but that's exactly what I'm seeing here. Yeah, Because what you're looking forward to, or what you're very focused on, is again, I talked about the soul connections, right? Is on your soul connections. These are the people who are very similar like you are, and these are the people who get you from your depths, from the core, who you are as a person deep down. And you're not wasting time on, now it's gonna sound bad again, but it is what it is, on relationships that don't honor you or don't bring anything into your life of value, right? And it's not to say that you are not giving back, you're just asking for it and you're not giving back. I'm seeing you are giving back, and quite a lot. And you want the same kind of quality relationships around you next week, week and a half. So I wouldn't be surprised if someone didn't pick up the phone, they didn't go to the gathering, if they didn't feel like that is their tribe. Otherwise, I'm seeing quite a lot of fun. You are in your tribe, you are in your element with that person or those people. If it's a gathering and you're feeling really good and really safe and very connected emotionally. Anything else? Pile number 1. Sorry, my phone is saying I'm dying. Anything else? Pile 1. What to pay attention to next week, week and a half? What would be beneficial to pay attention to? 5 of Pentacles reversed, and I'm feeling like I want to leave it reversed. Let's do a 7 of Pentacles. Okay. What to focus on, tribe. I'd say this is coming through as an advice more so than anything else. It's saying the lonely days are over. That's a message. The lonely days are over, or the days where you felt misunderstood or you felt disconnected from yourself or from people. For a lot of you, actually, you're healing abandonment issues, and you're healing it through other people who love you deeply. For others of you, there is a message saying, take it one step at a time. You already planted a seed. This could be your intention, your goal that you set out for yourself. You already planted a seed. Just watch it grow, one step at a time. Watch it grow, nurture it, come back to it, right? Water that seed, what you're trying to achieve here. It's a very peaceful 7 of Pentacles, right? Taking notes. Someone is taking notes, looking at those pentacles, how they grow. What is it that you're watching grow, or what is it that you're trying to grow right now as I'm speaking? It is growing even more next week, week and a half. This is not going to happen overnight, whatever this is, but it's going to be beautiful once it blossoms. So, I hope this made sense. Pile number 1. As usual, if you need more content, find me on Patreon, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Hey tribe, let's see what is up next week, week and a half, what you may expect happening. By the way, if anyone will be asking, this is the Dreams of Gaia Tarot. And there is some sort of duality here. We're going to clarify to see what this is, but I'm just going to tap into this card and I'm going to tell you what is coming through. First thing that I'm paying attention to is your third eye is opening up. So you may feel a little bit more aware, alert of things that maybe you were not alert of or aware of before. It feels like there's a bit of that veil thinning out, but it doesn't feel bad, because in some cases it may feel very chaotic. In this case, I'm seeing someone being able to read through someone's mind, literally, like looking into the eyes, and I'm able to read you. If you are working in this field, in a psychic field or in a healing field even, you're gonna have a great week, because it seems like you're very tapped in. If we're not talking about work, it feels like you're trying to make up your mind, what should I do next? And we're going to see what this is about. What are you trying to make up your mind about? What are you trying to make up your mind about? Should I choose this? Should I choose that? That's how it stands. This could be connected to your work. You're very focused on making decisions work-wise next week, week and a half. But you intuitively, you know what to do. You know what's right for you. Yep. You may even have a dream. Pay attention to your dreams. It may be heightened. Next week week and a half. It feels like there is a bit of a mystery here, but it's a good mystery. You may be even drawn to darker colors next week and a half, outfit wise. Okay, you may want to dress dark. You may want to, maybe for some of you, keep something that you're doing under wraps. It's like you don't want to give away what you're doing, or maybe how much you're earning, or you don't want to give away what is the technique that you're using that you achieved success with. And if that's the case, if you're feeling that you shouldn't talk about something that you're working on prior to you being kind of like grounded in it, or trusting that it's going to go well for you, I'd say keep your mouth shut. You'll feel intuitively what's supposed to be done here. But someone is contemplating quite a lot on work, on career. Let's see what this is. Here, someone may be feeling that they're not completely happy where they are work-wise in life, or maybe they just don't enjoy. Sorry, I'm just getting confused. They don't enjoy their work life in particular. There's something to do with like, oh, I gotta go there again, or I gotta do this, but I don't really want to do that. It's like someone is dragging their feet. Let's see. Someone is dragging their feet. I'm seeing negotiations. But you're good, okay. Four of Pentacles is here. Bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor. So, work-wise, do not be afraid to ask for what you need, okay? Voice it clearly. The Queen of Swords, she doesn't beat around the bush. She tells you how it is, okay? She's gonna tell you what she thinks she deserves, and she's gonna ask you a question. Do you think you can provide it to me? If you can't provide it to me, we don't have an agreement. I'm not signing this contract, or I'm quitting my job, right? I'm not telling you to quit your jobs, obviously, you know better. Your situations are different, but I'm just giving you an example, right? You're very focused next week. We're gonna have on saving money. It feels like you have like a big goal, like a long-term goal in mind. Make sure you don't overdo it. Okay, have a good work and life balance, because it's gonna be important for your emotional well-being. And I think you may be invited somewhere. Someone might give you a call. Hey, do you want to come over? Or hey, this is happening. There's some sort of a meeting happening here. This could be connected to your work, but it doesn't have to. It could be a co-worker, or this could be someone that you've known for a while now, or at least it feels like you've known this person for a long time. With the Six of Cups. Okay, what is the advice for you for work next week? Week and a half. What is the advice? If you feel like you want to change something in your work, it's saying do it, okay? Someone has been dragging and they were resisting the transformation happening, but they know damn right that it is time to change something. If that's not your case, this is simply not your message. I don't want to apply this to all of you, but if that's you, you will know, okay? Allow the transformation to happen. Allow something to die in order for something new to come in. Let's look at your relationships, platonic, romantic, business, whatever needs to come through here. Five of Swords is on the floor. I'm going to leave it there because it kept coming up in your reading, and I feel like already talked enough about it in this portion. What is happening in your relationship area? You have the High Priestess coming through here again. Are you dealing with someone who's psychic? I don't know. Are you psychic? Page of Swords. Ace of Swords. Let me just clarify this and I'm going to start talking. Five of Wands clarifying the High Priestess. The Wheel of Fortune clarifying the Seven of Pentacles. The Ace of Wands clarifying the Page of Swords. And the Six of Cups is back here again. Okay, bottom of the deck we have the Ten of Cups. Yeah, relationship wise, what I'm seeing here, I'm seeing someone spending time with their child. If you have a child, and it's going to be a great time. It's a very kind of like, it's a cozy vibe. It's a cozy vibe, something that you're doing together. It's interesting for both of you. Just overall a great time. For others of you, I'd say if you don't have children, if you don't want to have children, be careful next week we're gonna have, because I'm seeing a possibility of pregnancy. Okay, the Ace of Wands and the Page of Swords is here. Okay, don't fight your intuition. And there's something that your intuition is telling you next week we're gonna have, that you know damn right that it's true. Maybe you don't have factual information, but you're like, it's that feeling is so strong, I cannot, like, it is what it is. It can be connected to one particular relationship. Let's see what this is. Yeah, it can be connected to someone who loves to travel, someone who's passionate, fiery, overall a very interesting and probably good looking individual here. There's something that you're feeling deep down about this connection, and maybe you're not voicing it, or they're not voicing it, and you're kind of keeping it to yourself. Let's see, would it be beneficial for you to keep it to yourself? I don't think you'll keep it to yourself for too long. You have the Page of Pentacles, because how should I put this for you? Because there is an urge to express something to the other person, or there is an urge to do something regarding this connection. Now, I'm not mentioning to you exactly what this connection is like. Would it be work or romantic? There are too many of you here, and you're dealing with too many people. I'm looking at the overall message. I'm seeing someone spending time with the other person, and the more they spend time with one another, the better their finances become. I know this is random, just observe it. This is your situation. You maybe have already noticed that. The more I spend time with this person, the better I am financially, or I'm just lucky. Things start flowing my way, and you go, damn, like it's a period of luck, or what is it? But then you suddenly notice that anytime you meet the person, right, whoever this is, you start getting luck. You attract luck into your life. It's like when those two people meet over here, something happens energetically. You see that? Something happens energetically that kind of intensifies the manifestations. Interesting. Very interesting. Anything else? What would be beneficial to focus on next week we're gonna have? What would be beneficial to focus on next week we're gonna have? Oh wow, okay. They're pretty straightforward. I don't know, when I saw this Empress, for me this is a very passionate Empress. Focus on, now everyone has the masculine and the feminine energies. We all know this, right? You have Temperance right here. You have the yin and yang right here. Focus mostly on the feminine energy, so tap into that. It's going to be very beneficial, not only for your health, I'm seeing here, but also when it comes to other people. The relationships are being strengthened. And the feminine energy is all about not resisting your feelings, expressing yourself. She also takes care of herself really well. She's well groomed. She has her own routine. She knows who she is. I'm saying she because it's the energy, right? She knows who she is. And that feminine energy is very attractive in males and females. Also, she honors her intuition. She knows very well where she's being guided. And she also knows her powers here. So the focus point, what would be beneficial, is to tap into your feminine energy, allow it to speak through you, live through you. Take care of yourself next week. We're gonna have make sure you rest enough, make sure you pamper yourself. Okay, I'm seeing people pampering here one another, but when it comes to self-care, I just want to remind for some of you here, because I feel like sometimes you tend to get burnt out. And if people want to help you, if people want to pamper you, make sure you accept it, because Empress is very accepting. She receives, right? She's on a receiving end as a feminine energy. And that way she honors the masculine energy. So I hope that this made sense, pile number 2. As usual, if not, I can't speak anymore. Okay. If you need more content, find me on Patreon, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now. Hey Palfrey, let's see what is up next week. We're gonna have whoever has chosen the citrine stone. By the way, if anyone will be asking, this is the Dreams of Gaia Tarot. Let's see, this is a 9. Wait 1 second, I wanna fix the mat. What happened to him? Here we go. 9 of Wands in the regular deck. Straight away, what I'm sensing here, a lot of you are going to feel much more powerful in your throat chakras when it comes to expressing yourself or expressing your needs, or when it comes to sacral and root. I'd say both of them, root and sacral. There is something that is being intensified regarding creation here. And I'm not reading this card as a regular 9 of Wands, by the way, you probably noticed. I usually tap into the images of this deck. There is something that is being intensified here, almost like you're opening up. You may feel very motivational. You may feel that you want to do so many things. There are so many plans. You overall just have this fire for life next week we're gonna have. Especially if you felt down before, you're not feeling that way for sure. And when I'm looking at that rose, it feels like you're honoring yourself much more. You know what you deserve, and you're very clear with your goals, and you actively are seeking for it next week we're gonna have. It's also quite a grounding week. I'm looking at the tree over here. It seems like this guy literally came out of a tree trunk. It's a very grounded week, or if you're feeling ungrounded right now, it feels like you're gonna be looking for ways how to ground yourself better. We have the tree on both, the image of a tree on the jewelry on both of this guy's arms. Someone may compliment your figure, regardless if you're a male or female watching this. This is coming through a very toned body. Okay, let's see, which deck are we using for you? I feel like I want the nope, that's not the one. This is the Tarot of the Angels. Let's see what is up next week we're gonna have. By the way, if my voice sounds sleepy, it's because I am sleepy. But I'm on it. I'm here to deliver your messages. We have the Strength. Okay. We have the King of Wands. See, it's a very passionate week next week we're gonna have. Super passionate week. Something will come out of this. We have the Page of Wands too. I feel like there is something that is being healed physically here, and I had that in one other pile, by the way. So if you're coming from that pile, I wouldn't be surprised that you've chosen this one because it's a very similar message what I said in one other pile. It feels like physically you're becoming much stronger, and also you're seeing how powerful you are. Okay, it's not to say that you didn't see that before. It's very heightened. Next week we're gonna have, you're like, okay, I want to go there, I'm gonna get it. I want to travel to that place, or I want to go visit that museum, or go listen to that band, go to a concert. I'll go and do it. You're very driven. You are very, very driven. Use that time. It's a very fiery time for you next week. We're going to have energies are heightened. Make sure you know how to manipulate the energies, because you can achieve quite a lot. Okay? We have the Knight of Pentacles. You have the Judgment. Okay? You have the Sun. Someone is getting a wake-up call, and you know, when it comes to judgment, it's not always fun and games. It can be very very heavy on the body when you're going for a spiritual transformation. But in this case, doesn't feel like it to me. It feels like someone has an aha moment that makes them super happy. By the way, you may hear messages in music. It's gonna be random. It's gonna be very synchronistic. It's gonna be exactly what you were thinking about, and it's like messages are being delivered through music. So maybe some of you are already using music as a channel. Some people ask a question and they click shuffle and skip the songs as many times as they think it's necessary to hear the message. Maybe I've given an idea for someone if you didn't know about that before. Alright. Make sure you sleep enough next week. We're gonna have. I'm not seeing this as stress. For some of you, it can be. I'm seeing someone's feelings being heightened, or energies being heightened, and you may need an extra hour or so to sleep because your body is going to be going for a transformation. By the way, I don't know who needs to hear this, but your money, your finances it's protected. I keep hearing protect. Don't worry about it. Whatever you need, you will receive. Whatever you're trying to achieve, the doors will be opening. Very protected financially here speaking. We have an Ace of Swords. By the way, next week we're gonna have it might be an unexpected week in a way where you may hear news about something and you go, oh my God, like I can't believe it. It's very surprising from an informational standpoint. Someone may even say something to you, someone that you've known of for a while, or at least feels like. And you're gonna be like, what? Really? This happened to you? Or you're going to get a phone call or a message and someone's gonna invite you somewhere and you go, oh wow, like that came out of the blue, or I didn't expect that. There's a surprise factor here when it comes to news. Some of you are reuniting or bonding with a masculine in your life. This could be your father, this could be your grandfather, spending a bit more time together, or this could be just a father image, someone who makes you feel safe and secure. Okay? Okay, wow. Someone is this how do I put it so it doesn't come across as I hear it in my head. Someone is imagining. Now, I don't know if this is you or someone else though. You're gonna have to discern. But someone is daydreaming of someone else sexually, or someone is remembering an interaction, but from a very good light. It's like they can't forget it. I'm seeing someone in their fantasies or in their memories that are pretty hot, okay? To say the least. Okay, let's see what else. Let's see what's happening work-wise. Since we have 8 of Pentacles coming through here already. What can you expect happening work-wise next week? We're gonna okay. If anyone is looking for a new job, that's for you. I'm seeing a new contract coming into your life, right? Work-wise. For others of you, it feels like you're very focused on your relationships. You're not as focused on your work. Not to say that you are not doing what needs to be done, but in your head you're very focused on one maybe particular connection. Some of you have a child, so you're focused on spending quality time with your child or someone else. It's like you're being called to bond with someone else, regardless of what kind of relationship you have with them. I split deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune, and somehow that bonding time, this is big, Justice. 1 second, my phone is saying I'm dying. And and the World. What is this? There's one particular connection here that you're going to understand next week. We're going to have how deep it is or how important it is on a soul level, because you've signed a pretty strong contract. a very important contract together. And part of that contract could be that you are doing something together as a deal. Maybe your mission is similar in this life, right? Or you both are sorting out generational trauma when you come together. Kind of flip the script, I'm seeing. What was happening before, relationship-wise, now again, this could be platonic, romantic, doesn't matter. And what is happening in your life, it's completely different. And you ending any kind of unhealthy behaviors. Yeah, split the deck, we have 5 of Pentacles. Unhealthy behaviors, unhealthy attachment, codependency, right? All of that stuff. Or lack of finance is not happening. It's like when these two come together, we have the Hierophant and the Two of Cups. Maybe some of you already married this person. Once you come together, it's like the whole life changes for both of you, and you go, damn, like that was big. Again, I split the deck, we have a Devil. Any addictions, any behaviors that are not good enough will be worked on in this partnership or in this friendship, okay? So I hope that this made sense, pile number 3. If you need more content, as usual, find me on Patreon, and until the next one, ciao.